our relationship is like a better bond.
It's good working with each other. You know, we've been together since we was in 7th grade. We've been knowing each other since we was like 9 years old, because we always used to scrimmage each other and play each other.
Like, we know each other so well. Like, we can tell from facial expressions or from how each other is playing. Like, we know if someone's having a bad game, so we just talk to each other, make sure they keep their heads right and like get back in the zone.
When you have guys that, you know, have a connection, I think it makes it a little bit easier to run certain sets for them, certain plays, and then they communicate well together. So there's definitely things that we do consciously, knowing that those guys are as close as they are.
It taught us to believe. Our football season last year was terrible. Like, we was 2-8, and you know, basically this year we flipped the record. You know, so it just taught us to basically have faith and keep pushing for what we want to do. As far as carrying over the basketball, that just comes natural because we always work hard at what we do.
Both of them started when they were sophomores, but I didn't give him as much responsibility as sophomores. I thought it was a little bit too much of an overload. Unfortunately for Daryl, he did have to play a bigger role than we expected him to have to play that year. And I think in the end it helped him. And then last year, Daryl was used a little bit more, and Jalen was used a little bit differently in a defensive aspect as opposed to an offensive scorer. And then this year, I think both of them are both defensive stoppers and are offensive catalysts. So their roles have improved as they've improved and matured. One of them is a quiet leader by his actions, by the way he plays, and the other is a more vocal leader. Jalen's more vocal. Daryl just is kind of more quiet, more to himself as far as verbal communication, but his play on the court speaks, you know, volumes. So they complement each other in that sense.
As far as being seniors and everything, it's cool and everything, but at the same token, it's not cool because all this is going to be over, and I'm enjoying myself in high school, and I'm sure he is too. So, I mean, well, even if we go to different colleges or whatever, I mean, I'm going to miss playing with my boy, you know? Really, we're just trying to get to the next level and play ball, that's all.